How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another review. Today we have the Punkt MP01. I was able to snag this from Amazon on my trip to Europe, and I'm really excited to showcase to you what it looks like and how functional it still is in 2023. So this device came out about 6 years ago, I believe. And again, I am really pleased to say it's actually a very good device if all you want is text and calls. Punkt customized the system, I believe, is based on Thread X. And there are, of course, some non-life quality updates, regressions, if you will, from the MP02, but that's why this was the MP01. It has this rubbery texture right here, non-removable battery. It does have a SIM card tray, which uses a micro SIM, not a nano SIM, so a micro one. A little bit of an adapter there. It does bring one in the box. It does also bring the SIM removal. It does have a lock button right here on the side. And it does have this flap, which charges with micro USB. Again, it's an older device. It's not a very recent one, but it's very hard to get out. And as you see right there, there's the flap with the micro USB. But there are some positives to talk about. The volume rockers are on the side. And the positives are that this works extremely well as a 2G device and as a basic device. I actually love the operating system of the MP01 better than the MP02 because it does have this reminder section. It's very easy, very fast. It does have the alarm, the calendar. Sadly, it's just a view calendar. You cannot use it for anything else like on the MP02. It does have sounds, calls, keypad tone, startup sound. You can customize that. You do have the settings, preferences, voicemail, security, date and time, connectivity. You have Bluetooth and network. This uses only 2G, so do not expect it to have hotspot or any other connectivity. This is strictly for phone calls and text messages. But I'm going to show you one more thing here in about the phone. Talk, text, listen, enjoy the conversation, up, down, select, that's easy. And that's pretty much everything that it shows. Let's give you the IMEI. And as you see, the messages are limited to 1,000 and then here 2,000 contacts. And that's because this is not using Android. It's actually using Thread X, a customized version, in my opinion. And the reason why I know that is mainly because of my testing of other devices. And I can tell that this is based on that. But the device is super simple. Although it is a little bit more expensive at, when it was released, it was like 200 or 300 euros. Now it's 79 euros. And if you want a good experience for talk and text, I use it in Germany and also in the Netherlands. I acquired it in Germany and I use it with O2, Vodafone, and also with, I used it with Telecom. So it works with all the networks. It's unlocked. But you have right here the text messaging. You can create a text message. You can do the inbox. You can do the drafts and outbox and send templates. It does not do group text messaging, but it does single text messaging very well. And as you see right here, I'm going to type right there. I can type hello. And then my name is Jose. So I'm going to click right there. And boom, you have a text message really quick to fire it up. You can go to the options, enter a number, add from the contacts. It's, again, you have a lot of the send to, insert symbol, input language. You can change it to Espanol, Danish, Francais, Deutsch, Italiano. Then you have Russian, I believe, and Portuguese, Norwegian probably. This is Finnish and Swedish, I believe. So it works really well. And you can also change. So like, for example, right there, the input method, you have the ability to change. You have the symbols. But the usability of this device is just so much faster than the MP02, and it just works wonders. I wish that it had a MP3 player with a 3.5mm headphone jack, but it's honestly, if you're looking for a device that does phone calls and text messages, and you're in Europe, of course, or a place that 2G is still relevant, this device is only 2G, sadly, as far as I can recall. Or I believe it also may use 3G. I don't recall exactly the bands, but it works extremely well. It works very reliably in Europe and you will not have issues using it. But I just wish that they made an MP02 with more development for this operating system. I think they could do it instead of going the Android way. But, alas, they went the Android way. and it is what it is. But again, you do have a lot of functionality here. You can create a reminder. You can, do a lot of the different things. You can call people. You can create contacts, create a new contact right there. You can go to the options, insert symbol. Let's just put that next, mobile, homework, other. You can create extra information. And I think it's a very good device. And I just wish that they continued the legacy of this device by updating it with USB-C, by, of course, allowing maybe a music player or something very basic. I mean, I know now we have Pigeon on the MP02, but honestly, this device is very stylish, very nice. And for about 79 euros, I think it's a very good contender if you are in the European Union. I got it from Amazon. I did not get it from their store. I believe it's 130 or 140 from their store. So you can find them very cheaply on Amazon, or cheaper, for 79 euros. And it's a very good contender to something like the Nokia 105, which a review is coming for that as well. But right here, the Nokia 105, this one's 20 bucks, this one's 79, and they work pretty much exactly the same, although this one has a couple of extra features that I'll talk about in my review. But if you're looking for a very simple phone, stylish and nice for 79 euros that does calls and text messages only, the Punkt MP01 is not a bad contender, and I don't see a lot of bad issues coming in. These devices do not work here in the States, so eventually I'll be giving them away. So stay tuned to the channel for updates and everything else. If you have any questions about the Punkt MP01 or any other questions about the other devices that I have reviewed, make sure to put it in the comments below, and I'll be interacting with you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.